Good evening and welcome to Sports Segmentation for the Holiday Show. Our next game features the Bulldogs of Tri-City High School and the Flyers of East St. Louis High School.
Let's go East Side!
Introducing first, the starting five for Tri-City. Number 1, Trey Keith. Number 10, David Sullivan. Number 11, Lee Jones. Number 12, Jacob Wingfield. And number 30,
we're ready for another primetime matchup here from Carbondale Community High School. It's the Illinois Get Down, presented by One World Strategy Group. And this contest will feature the East St. Louis Flyers and the Tri-City Bulldogs. Let's take a look at our starting lineups first for Tri-Cities out of East Point College Park, Atlanta, Georgia. It is number 1, Trey Keith. Number 4, Jaden London. Number 10, Aiden Saunders. Number 11, Khalil Jones. And number 12, Jalen Wingfield. Keith, London, Saunders, Jones, and Wingfield. The head coach is Amari Fords. For the boys out of East St. Louis, Illinois, the Flyers, the starting lineup, number 0, Jamison White. Mama goes that man, number 2, Alex Johnson. Number 3, Phillip Jones. Number 4, Terrion Webster. And number 5, Diversey Johnson. White, Alex Johnson, Jones, Webster, and Diversey Johnson. The head coach is Mark Chambers. Glad that you're with us right here, Swinford Media Group. And our proud sponsors include Cross Academy, LME, NAACP, State Farm Insurance, and Black Sports Moms. And we'll go through all of our sponsors throughout the day here, as it is Tri-Cities and East St. Louis. East St. Louis will be representative home team. So they're in white tops and bottoms, and they've got orange numbers and a little blue trim. And then you've got Tri-Cities. They are in the red tops and red bottoms. With black trim, and Jaden Brown got the start for Tri-Cities. A late switch there. Wingfield gets the rebound, and now here comes Tri-Cities with Trey Keith. Keith, multiple Division I offers, most recently from Xavier and Tennessee. Here's Wingfield, the Georgia Tech commit, on the left wing. Gives it out now. Saunders gives it to Keith. Keith whips it in. Back to the basket. Wingfield gonna turn, gives it in. A traveling violation. Tyrick Barnes now gets the start. Also, so now here comes across the timeline. Will come Phillip Jones. Jones around the screen from White. 3 lifted, bottom of the net. Good. A 3 from Terrion Webster. Just like that, Webster's in the book. Keith flying back this way. Gets it inside now. Here's Brown up and in. Jaden Brown. The crowd came over from Tri-Cities. East Point, Georgia. Right there at the line at College Park in Atlanta, down by the airport. Rebound up and in, good. And that's Jamison White. Jamison White with the putback. Out of bounds, 6:46 to go. A quick 5-0 start for the Flyers. They do like to fly, East St. Louis. And they are in the state of Illinois. Here's Wingfield back to the basket. Going in, the double comes. He whips it to the corner. Khalil Jones, a 3. It's off the mark. Wingfield with his second board. He tacks, goes up and lays it in good. Jalen Wingfield, first field goal. 5-4. They're going to come out a little 1-3-1 action. Then they'll bring it back and they'll set it. And here is Jones. A 3 out of the corner. In and out. No. Little Khalil Jones fights for it and gets the rebound for the Bulldogs. Gives it up to Trey Keith. Keith pushing into the middle. Trey Keith. Fake a pass. Make a pass. Trey Keith in transition. A little dipsy-do for Trey Keith. 6-5. A lead spinning layup up in there. What was Alex Johnson doing? A steal by Khalil Jones. Not sure what Johnson was doing. Johnson came in as the leading scorer through the early portion of the season, just over 20 points. Keith a 3, it's no good. Rebound by Jamison White. East St. Louis coming in at 4-1. They've won 4 in a row. And there's a takeaway there by Saunders. And then it was taken right back away to thievery from Johnson. Alex Johnson loops a pass underneath. Layup is good. Tyreek Barnes with the basket. And it's a 7-6 advantage. We go back and forth. A 3. Saunders is no good. Barnes gets the glass. And now here comes Jaden London getting ready to check into the ball game for Tri-Cities. A 3 out of the corner hits the bottom of the net. Here it is from Phillip Jones. Off to a great pace and start here now. Tri-Cities out of East Point and Atlanta, and East St. Louis out of St. Louis, just on the East St. Louis side in Illinois. There's a steal, shot the passing lane. Here comes Webster. Webster to Johnson. Johnson layup, no. Tipped by Webster. Webster got the board again, and now Tri-Cities, I think, comes out with it. Yes, they do, and Trey Keith. Keith up ahead to Jones. Jones makes his move, pulls a left 3. What was wrong with that? A traveling violation there. Coach Chambers is upset about something defensively. London will come into the ball game replacing Khalil Jones. Nope. He's going to replace Jaden Brown. Jones thought he was going to the bench, but now there is a 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout, which reminds us to thank our proud sponsors. We're here at Carbondale Community High School, our host school, and it's presented by One World Strategy Group and Jerry Brooks. I'm sitting in the Athlete Connection Foundation courtside seats. We'd also like to thank First Southern Bank, Southern Illinois Healthcare, who are providing the sports trainers today, and Comfort Inn, Banterra Bank, and Visit SI, and of course Hoop Culture, who provided the gear. Joel Hilsman, glad that you are with us. Good start here, 10-6, East St. Louis with the lead right out the chute. Tri-Cities coming in at 3-5 on the year, but they haven't played the Sisters of the Poor, but they're going to have to find ways to start winning some of these tough ball games. And they've got some more tough ball games coming up soon. Trey Keith, the point guard, leading them in scoring, just over 20 points per game. And he does a lot of things efficiently, just under 3 assists per game. Here now is Phillip Jones. Jones gets it into the corner, baseline, and was that Johnson? It was, and a foul call. Foul call on Corbin Wilberg. Wilberg picks up the foul. Inbound to Johnson. Catch fire. A 3. Bottom of the net. There he goes. Alex Johnson, his first field goal. I mentioned leading them on the dunk. Taylor and London back the other way. Can't even get it wrote in the book that quick. I love it. Now here comes Phillip Jones in the quarter. Alex Johnson, another 3. No, tip, fight for it. Wingfield comes away with a board. That's his 3rd board. Up ahead, Bill Byrne up. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. In the end action, it's 13-8. East St. Louis, 4:16 to go in this opening quarter. Trey Keith will check back into the ball game in just a moment. Coach Omari Forts now giving out the instructions. Coach Fort's upset about the turnovers. 13-8 now, but here comes Corbin Wilburn going to the free throw line. Wilburn gets some burns and try to make the most out of his minutes, just averaging 2.5 points per game. That free throw is good. Got him some big minutes yesterday when he had to. Well, Khalil Jones will come out, and Trey Keith will come in. He just stole a minute there of rest for him. Hopefully he can have Wingfield stay out of trouble. Shot is no good on the second free throw by Wilberg. Phillip Jones into the forecourt. Jones worked on tough by Wilberg. Jones puts it on the floor. Into the corner now to Alex Johnson. Johnson worked on by Keith. He tried to force him this way. Peeled it on the right side. Back to the basket now. Jamison White turns. Jumper bottom of the net. Oh, Jamison White. A textbook turnaround, Jay. 15-9. East St. Louis crowd brought themselves and made some noise too. White just at 13 points per game through the early portion of the year. He's averaging a double-double. Keith drives, left side, whips a pass. There's a 3. Wilberg lifted it is short. Rebound hit the 4, lead pass. And now here comes Tyrone Webster. Show me what you got. A dunk. Terrion Webster, a fast break jam. 8-point advantage. And now here comes Aiden Saunders back to the scorer's table. Keith works across. He's worked on by Johnson. Screen from London. Keith, a deep 3. Bingo for Trey Keith. He has 5 points in the contest. 17-12, 3:10 to go. Now he's going to take it. Phillip Jones Jones to White. White has it between the rings, worked on by London. White around the screen, he's on the right side. White gonna drive, force his way in, goes up, and a foul will be called. I think it's gonna be on London. 33 is gonna be on Jaden Brown. Coach Forts is upset. Poor defensive position. Jones and Saunders in, and Brown and Wilberg out for Tri-Cities. 3:01 to go. They call it on the floor. Baseline out of bounds for the Flyers. The Flyers coming in at 63 points per game offensively. Long lead pass back out into the backcourt to White. White going to show us his versatility. He's got the smaller Jones on him. Jones knocked it away and got the steal. London up ahead. Long lead pass. London tried to get it. He saved it. Jones layup good. Khalil Jones. Wonderful hustle from London. I thought he was going to have a dunk. He had to save it. They got a layup. And Wingfield shut the passing lane. Wingfield with a steal. Wingfield missed the dunk and got fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. 6'8" Wingfield liking the energy he's playing with right now. He'll go to the free throw line. Foul on Terrion Webster. So Wingfield will go to the free throw line. He's got 2 points in the ball game. Tri-City's trying to lead with a split. They got roughed up yesterday by Lincoln Park. You just saw Lincoln Park and what they were able to do. Wingfield at the free throw line. He was 0 of 1 yesterday. Got the roll there. So now Wingfield will step back up to the line. 17-15, 2:39 to go. Carbondale, Illinois. The Illinois get down. Free throw. Wingfield missed it. No good. Rebound will be chased down by Tyreek Barnes. Barnes long and lanky into the forecourt. Whips the pass up high. Almost a turnover. They was able to save it. Almost knocked away. Into the corner. Can't leave him open. 3 ball. It is short. Rebound tipped by White. No. Rebound come down. London got the board. Jalen London. London puts it on the floor. Pass was over there. There's Keith. Corner. 3. No. Board. Rebound ripped out of there. Big White. I told you he's going to get him another double-double in this ball game. Up ahead. Here's Phillip Jones. Jones on the right side. Worked on by London. They'll set it up offensively. We're coming up on 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. In the end action. Almost a steal from Wingfield. Back. A 3. Lifted over there. Bottom of the net. A 3. Dervis Johnson cracked that 3. 20-15. Here is Keith. Defensively now, East St. Louis at 58 points per game. They've won 4 straight since their opening season loss. Kick. Jones going to attack baseline. Back to Keith. Ball was knocked away out of bounds. Good hands and activity from the Flyers. Now Coach Forts walks all the way up, and now he's going to walk back. He's asking them not to touch it after the. I agree with it right there. Delay a game. Both coaches, Saunders and Forts, are working. And now let's see. Is that Jones? Someone's doubled over there in the corner. I'm not sure. And see, Coach Forts don't want to come out there because if he got to go out there, then you're going to have to. Now the player's motion that he's going to have to go out there. So now here comes Coach Forts. So he'll have to make a substitution. And while we do that, let it remind us that Southern Illinois Healthcare is providing our sport trainers. So we'll see if he has to go see the trainer. I'm not sure who that is. Is that Trey Keith? It is Trey Keith. Keith shaking up a little bit, out of bounds. Let's see. Let's see if they make him make a sub. Yep, they're going to make him make that sub. And now here comes Jaden Brown. Nope, no, he said nope. Now he's going to go and get Chris Cottle. Cottle ripped off and checks into the ball game. Chris Cottle got good genes. Family shoot the nets over out there at Kennesaw State. Speaking of good genes, we know about Jamison White. He got good genes too. That is Jelani White. All right, side out of bounds. Wingfield, poor pass, stolen in the open floor. Johnson a foul. A poor pass by Wingfield and a steal there by Alex Johnson. And the leading scorer for the Flyers will go to the free throw line. 2 shots coming up. All set up there by the poor pass, though. That's what that was. And now I just heard Coach Forts turn and say he can't take the ball out. Coach Chambers walks all the way down to his end of his baseline. He's still coaching hard. Free throw from Johnson is good. Alice Johnson has 4 points in the contest, one from the free throw line, excuse me. 1:34 first quarter. Johnson, another free throw is on the way, and it is good. So now here they pop it up ahead. Here's Jones. Jones right in there. Almost a turnover. Got it back. Cottle, a three. Bang! A three off the bench and into the scoreboard. Chris Cottle strips it edge with a three. 22-18. East St. Louis with the lead. Here's Jones. Jones to White. White worked on now by Wingfield. This is what I paid to see right here. Big boy basketball. They pass it around on the left side. They'll get it back in between the middle. Here's Dervis Johnson. There's White. A corner three. You better get it out the bottom of the net. It's good. Jamison White a three. Shoulder range, big fella. Gotta love it. He's got 7 points here in this first quarter. We go under a minute. Jones across the timeline. He'll be worked on by Dervis Johnson. Bounces it over now to Saunders. Saunders feeds it to London. London had to regather it. Lost it. A turnover. Almost. Yes. No. It was going to be out of bounds. 25-18. East St. Louis with the lead on Tri-Cities. Loving this squad right now. Loving what I'm seeing from Jamison White, and I ain't seen him play but 7.5 minutes. 25-18. Side out of bounds. Cottle with the trigger. Gets it in. They throw it away again. Tri-Cities can't even inbound the ball. Basic basketball turnovers. Up ahead. Here comes Jones. Jones to the foul line. Turn. It's knocked away. Recovered. It's on the floor. Picked up by Johnson. Johnson didn't have to dribble. Now he's going to give it on the baseline. Dervis Johnson lost it out of bounds, but they're going to say it's off of Tri-City. Substitution now. And here comes Quintavian Thurman. Thurman into the ball game now. Baseline, White, a three, short this time. Long rebound comes out to Thurman. Thurman on the right side, doesn't have numbers. They can hold for the final shot if they want to. Khalil Jones, now he's got White on him. Will they find a mismatch somewhere? Here's Jones working out near the logo. Final 14 seconds. Jones, a three. No. Rebound, fought for. They got a second chance with 7 seconds. Cottle, pump fake, puts it on the floor. There's London. They got to shoot the ball out of bounds. 1 and 14 seconds. They'll get it side out of bounds. Somebody got to take it out, though. They don't want. Yeah, okay, there they go. They get Thurman to take it out. They told Jalen not to take it out after the poor decision earlier. 1 and 14 seconds. Can they get a quick catch and shoot? Looking. Gets it into Wingfield. They held him. They didn't call a foul. And that's the end of the first quarter. A very entertaining first quarter with East St. Louis holding a 25-18 lead. We'll take this time out. It's brought to you by our proud sponsors of Swinford Media Group.
Thank you for watching the 2025 Illinois Get Down Carbondale Holiday Showcase on the Swinford Media Group YouTube channel. This live stream is brought to you by Banterra Bank, Waltonville Schools, John A. Logan College, SIU Credit Union, Southern Illinois University Carbondale, Watermark Auto Group, Black Diamond Family of Businesses. Here are the teams of the 2025 Illinois Get Down Carbondale Holiday Showcase. Magnolia, Boyd Anderson, Coral Glades, Douglas, Tri-Cities, Lincoln Park, Carbondale, Paducah Tillman, Carterville, Waltonville, Urbana, Murfreesboro, Gregma, Mount Vernon, Homewood Flossmoor, East St. Louis, Chicago King Prep.
Back out of the timeout, Joel Hilsman, glad that you're here with us. Tri-Cities in possession of the basketball to start this second quarter. Wingfield makes his move in the basket and scores. Jalen Wingfield, he has 5 points. That's his second field goal. Cut it down to 5 now. Johnson to the corner to Johnson. This is Dervis Johnson. Dervis brings it back. Gives it to White. White swings it around. Good ball movement. Alex Johnson, a corner three. Kaboom. A three from Alex Johnson. His second three. He's got 8 points in the ball game. Raise your triple. 28-20. 7:20 to go. It's the Illinois get down from Carbondale, Illinois. Inside Carbondale Community High School, Bob Brewer Court. I'm Joel Hilsman in our Athlete Connection Foundation. Courtside seats. Wingfield turns, jumper, no. Board ripped out of there. Good board work by the Flyers, and here comes Phillip Jones. Phillip now into the front court. He terminated his dribble, goes high to Dervis Johnson. He lifts the three. It's hill of the rim. It's long. Rebound by London. London swallows his second one, gives it over to Cotto. Cotto, Wingfield, Jones, London, and Brown on the floor for Tri-Cities. Johnson, Jones, White, and now into the ball game is Jameer Allen for the Flyers of East St. Louis. They're in the white. There's the catch. Fade. Wingfield, bottom of the net. Oh, man, he might have it going tonight. That's the thing about Jalen. When he gets it going, he can do some damage. But White might raise him back in this right corner. Hold it. 6.5 to go. Minute and a half gone by. There's a three by Johnson. You cannot leave Alex Johnson open. White gets another rebound. White gets it back out. There's Dervis Johnson. Hill of the rim. No, another rebound swallowed up by Jalen Wingfield. That's his fourth board. Johnson across the timeline in a 6-point ball game. 28-22. Wingfield with White on him. He gave it up to Brown. Here comes Jones. He's going to try to relocate on the right side. Khalil a three. Badly missed. London dropped the rebound. It's picked up there now by Allen. Allen to Jones in the transition. Here's Johnson. Alex Johnson walked out of the gym. They didn't call it, but karma of the basketball. A turnover as the pass was high. Here comes Corbin Wilburn back into the ball game. Now Coach Chambers says, He comes out and says, I need a whole full timeout. Let's take the full timeout with him upstairs. This full timeout brought to you by Swinson Media Group.
Leaving home is a big step. At SIU, you'll find a home away from home, where you're encouraged to grow, a place that helps you discover who you are as a person, a student, a leader, and a future professional. Say yes to a community that supports you, to friendships that last a lifetime, to opportunities that prepare you for what's next in the field and in the classroom. The choice is yours. Say yes to SIU and to a future that you make your own.
If you love the outdoors like I do, then you'll love Southern Illinois. But the indoor activities are also great. I'm Luke Walsh, and I'm proud to play for Saluki men's basketball. In this region, there's nothing like the fans and community support, and one of the biggest supporters is Banterra. It's why I'm glad to be a customer. I opened my account online, and their Saluki Visa debit card supports SIU scholarships and athletics. That was an easy win for me. Banterra Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics, member FDIC.
The Illinois Get Down is brought to you by First Southern Bank, Comfort Inn, and Banterra Bank. Out of the timeout, we've got a 6-point ball game, 28-22. Drive, Wingfield. He tried to dunk it, no. Brown got it back, put back dunk, no. Brown, big body goes up, and he's going to get fouled. Alex Johnson, I think, no, that's going to be Jameer Allen hit with the foul. His first, the team's first. So free throws will be coming up for Jaden Brown. 12 White. It's going to be Jameer Allen picked up the foul. Now here comes Tyreek Barnes to the free throw line. To check in, and Jaden Brown is at the free throw line for Tri-Cities. Coach Chambers walks up and gives further instructions to Barnes before he walks in. The free throw is brick, no good. 2 of 5 as a team. Tri-Cities at the free throw line of the ball game so far. East St. Louis 2 of 2. Brown has one more coming. The lefty goes through his free throw routine, sticks it in the air, and it's good. 28-23. 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Dervis Johnson. Dervis bounces it to the 6'8 White in the corner. A three is lifted. It's no good. Rebound comes off to London. London, another board. Up ahead quickly. Cotto, catch fire, a three. It's no good. Rebound skipped off and came off. Good board work by Johnson. Here comes Phillip Jones. Jones into the forecourt. Jones, a trailing Johnson in the lane. He's caught in a turnover. Brown with a steal, but then a poor pass stolen by Dervis Johnson. Here's Barnes. Barnes back out now. He'll set it with Alex Johnson. Jumper. Barnes, back iron, rebound, London. London swallows up his 4th board. Up ahead, here's Wilberg on the left side. They'll be easy with it, 4:48 on the moving clock. 5-point ball game. Coach Forts walks out, yells out the play. Works from the logo. Now is Wilberg to the left of London. London, he's got the smaller. Wingfield got the advantage. There it is. Inside, it's a late pass. He caught it and scored. Jalen Wingfield got to have that IQ to identify. He had a mouse in the house. 6 points in the quarter, 9 in the game for Wingfield. They go with 4 boards. Trey Keith walks back to the scorer's table. Dervis Johnson, a 3. Good! Dervis Johnson, his 2nd triple. He hit it from East St. Louis, a deep one, 31-25. Like the active crowd. I love it. From East St. Louis and from Tri-Cities. East St. Louis, East Point. How about that? I could do that. Halfway gone, 2nd quarter. Brown recovers. Brown layup good. He went galloping down the lane and finished with that left hand on the left side. Quickly back this way. Here's White. White turns. Wilburn picked him up and stopped the break. Now they're going to get the switch. Give it back out to Jamison White. White now has it. He had 7 points in that 1st quarter. Has not scored in the 2nd. Whip pass, Alex Johnson, a 3, that's dangerous. Back iron, no. Rebound, Bright back to Johnson. He goes in and lays it up and scores. Alex Johnson with the basket. Up ahead, quick, in the end action. Cottle, a 3. Oh, man, he cracked the backboard because he hit the side of the glass. And now we got a foul. Man, who's the foul going to be on? Foul going to be on Brown. Brown will pick up his 2nd. So here comes Keith. And now John Morris, Big John Morris, will come into the ball game for the first time. Cottle, Brown, and Wilberger go out. So it'll be Keith, Saunders, London, Wingfield, and Morris, the 5 on the floor for Tri-Cities. It'll be White, Dervis Johnson, Barnes, Alex Johnson, and Phillip Jones on the floor for the Flyers as Phillip Jones comes across the beautiful logo inside of Carbondale Community High School. He's arcing on the right side. He's in the paint, a top side 3. Good, Phillip Jones. They can stroke it, man. You got to get out on them boys where they hitting those triples. They go up 9, 36-27. I'm feeling it. They got 3 threes in the quarter already. 8 threes in the ball game. 24 of their 36 points have come from the long line, and there's a steal. Dervis Johnson on the break. Dervis goes all the way, and he was fouled by John Morris. And they're going to go up and talk to Morris to be careful about that, and Coach Forts is upset. He's coming to talk to London about it. Now the officials are getting together. They might change this and make it an intentional. Let's see. It is an intentional foul on John Morris. I can't argue with that. It was unnecessary and intentional. So we'll have 2 shots for East St. Louis and the ball with 2:52 to go. They have the opportunity to take it to a double-digit lead. Dervis Johnson going to the free throw line now for 2. He's hit on a pair of triples in the ball game. Johnson came in averaging just around 4.5 points. He's well over that now. Free throw is good. Substitution will be Khalil Jones in for John Morris. Morris just came into the game, got an intentional foul, and has to sit out now. Johnson will get one more, and East St. Louis will get the basketball. They've got a double-digit lead now, 37-27. Oh, a key situation here with 2:52 to go in the 2nd quarter. Free throw is good. Dervis Johnson feeling good. They are shooting it at a very good clip, all things considered. It will be, it'll be baseline out of bounds because it was an intentional foul, not a technical foul. So Jones will be the trigger, baseline out of bounds. Now, let's see what Coach Chambers is asking something, but they called an intentional foul. Coach Chambers wants an explanation from the officials, and both come to talk with him. But they called it an intentional foul. He shot 2. It's 2 and the ball. Coach Chambers, he say we good. Jones will be the trigger. 2:52 to go. Jones baseline out of bounds. Big possession here. Here goes White. White goes baseline up and a foul. Uh-oh. Be careful with that, Jaden. Stepping over him. Now it's an offensive foul. Oh, okay. Offensive foul, player control. Coach Chambers is saying he pushed him. I thought they had called a block. I love the intensity of the ball game. 2:48 to go, 11-point ball game. Call your friends, call your neighbors. Tell them to get the Swinford Media Group right now. Send them the link because you've got it. Pass it on. Joel Hilsman, glad to be here with you. Athletes Connection Foundation courtside seats inside Carbondale Community High School and Bob Brewer Court. It's the Illinois get down between East St. Louis and East Point, Georgia. Now he's on the left side. Wingfield turns, lost the handle on it. They come in, he put it up anyway. Tip, follow, good. Who was that on the backside? London on the tap. Offensive rebound, that's his 5th, and now he's got 4 points. Here's Jones out on the logo, picked up by Jones. Gets it to White. White turns, that's going to be a 2. He puts it in the bottom of the net anyway. Jamison White is that man. Jumper is good. He's got him an 11-point lead again. First basket here in this second quarter. He's got 9 in the game. Here's Wingfield, worked on by Barnes, shoulder range. It's off the mark. No. Rebound is tapped. And now here they come. And Wingfield, a poor decision, and got the foul there. At least that's just his first. He picked up like 3 fouls in 2 minutes yesterday. Man, I like this East St. Louis squad, and I really do like Jamison White. He had his toe on the line there. That's why it was a 2. 6'8" senior Jamison White. He will be the trigger now and take it side out of bounds. Inbounds to Phillip Jones. He'll be picked up by Wilberg. We've got 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Jones goes in, left hand. Yeah, man, Phillip Jones. Jones with 8 points in the ball game, and they've got a 13-point lead now on Tri-Cities. Here is Saunders. Saunders going to come across. Barnes is right there on him. They run a trap, and they get it to Keith. Keith whips the pass down to London. It was tipped away. The service, Johnson got it, and they're going to say out of bounds, and it's going to be off of East St. Louis. Coach Forge is fire hot right now. The referee so scared he thought he was talking to him. He's talking to his own team, but the referee got on glasses from 57. He's scared and shook himself. They give it back out. Here's Jones. Jones catch to Keith. Keith in the lane. Keith goes up and lost it, a turnover. Rebound, and now Keith takes it away. No, he didn't. Barnes has it. Passes it over to Phillip Jones. Phillip on the left side. Here comes, they'll work it. There's White. White worked on now by London. London steps out on him. There's not a count. Take it. White, jumper, short. London another board. He's been working. He's got 6 boards in the ball game. Here's Wilberg. Jamison White with 3 boards. Drive, Jones, service with a steal. Up ahead, Alex driving, and a foul called on Trey Keith as he reached in. I thought it was all Wilson, but it's a foul call. And this is the shook scared ref with the glasses. So now here comes Alex Johnson. The crowd now getting into it. Now remember the demographics of both of these crowds. I love it though. Free throw is good for Alex Johnson. Johnson putting together another strong effort. He's got 11 points in the ball game. Wingfield has checked back into the ball game for Tri-Cities. 1:02 to go, 43-29. Free throw good from Alex Johnson. Push it out now to 15 points. Keith on the drive. Keith layup, no. Rebound ripped out of the air. Jamison White grabs his 4th. Here comes Alex. Alex into the corner. Johnson, a 3. Bang! All 3 of them. To service Johnson with his 3rd triple, and he hit it falling on his backside. 47-29, 18-point ball game. East St. Louis beginning to squeeze life out of Tri-Cities. Here's Trey Keith. Keith on the drive. Oh, beautiful move. Got the roll. Trey Keith with the attack. He's got 7. They had to have that basket. Final half-minute. Shot clock is off. East St. Louis, an offensive machine, and they're looking very, very good. And they came in averaging 63. They might blow past that here. Jones bounce pass. Barnes reverse. It was blocked. He got his own board. He put it on the floor, put it back up and in and scored. That was tough, but once he put it on the floor, there's no way he should have scored that basket. 49-31. Trey Keith, he'll take the final shot. Knocked away out of bounds. They'll have it with 1 and 8/10 seconds. Same situation at the end of the first quarter. Now will they actually get a shot off? 49-31. Jones looks, triggers, catch. Keith not going to get it off. It's going to be no good. We are at the end of the first half, a very entertaining first half, but it's East St. Louis flying high over the Bulldogs, 49-31. Halftime brought to you by our proud sponsors at Swinford Media Group. And before we head to break, let me remind you of the proud sponsors of the Illinois Get Down, including Carbondale Community High School, the City of Carbondale, and Mayor Carolyn Harvey. Full Sail social media team, because you need to follow us at Illinois Get Down on Instagram and Twitter for all of the latest updates. Halftime, East St. Louis 49, Tri-Cities 31. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Thank you for watching the 2025 Illinois Get Down Carbondale Holiday Showcase on the Swinford Media Group YouTube channel. This live stream is brought to you by Banterra Bank, Waltonville Schools, John A. Logan College, SIU Credit Union, Southern Illinois University Carbondale, Watermark Auto Group, Black Diamond Family of Businesses,
sure that we get Caden Johnson, number 22 in the book. It's not only on the roster, but make sure we get all of it. I've always gone about it.
How are you going to rectify that? You know, he gave the answer. And I was like, the shots aren't on the offense. Are we going to get a little closer? Or are we going to keep hoping they fall? And he was like, that comes from intelligence. I mentioned that already. And he just started smiling at my ass. I cannot let him get a quick wall. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Maybe it's me.
Nah, he's cool. You might know my son.
I don't know. When I started setting up for the interview, I wasn't looking at him. I could see him looking at me like dead in the face.
Nah, he's cool. He used to take pictures.
I hope you've caught your breath. I've caught mine. Joe Hillsman, glad that you're back here with us. The Illinois Get Down, presented by One World Strategy Group and on Switford Media Group. And we get ready for the second half between East St. Louis and Tri-Cities. East St. Louis will have possession of the basketball first. They move right to left. They're in the white tops and bottoms with the orange numbers and blue trimming. And Tri-Cities, black tops and bottoms, black numbers and white trimming. It was a very, very, very savvy second quarter. Jamison White turning and fading. He's in doubles now with 11. A 24-point second quarter for East St. Louis. They push the lead up to 20 now on Tri-Cities. Here's Trey Keith. Keith to the corner, back out to the top. Wingfield, a three, straight away, no. Rebound, London. London recovers it. Pump fake, puts it on the floor, off the glass, and scores. London is trying to put together a solid night. He's got 6 points to go with his 7 rebounds. Holding it now is Alex Johnson. Johnson, 12 points in that first half. East St. Louis hit 9 threes in the first half. Another three, bang! Bottom of the net for Phillip Jones. 10th three of the ball game. They might strip the nets for real. A minute gone by. Here is Khalil Jones working out on the logo. Jones drives, lost it. White gets it. Lead pass up ahead to Phillip Jones. And Trey Keith with a foul, and that's going to be intentional. Yep. He grabbed him by the shirt from behind. So now Coach Foltz goes reaching down into the bench and go get Mickey Wooldridge. Wooldridge, the 6'6 senior. It'll be 2 shots and the ball. So now it'll be Phillip Jones at the free throw line for the first time. 11 points in the ball game for Jones after that last 3. Second intentional foul called on Tri-Cities in the ball game. Free throw is good. He has one more coming. 22-point lead, and I mean, boom, just like that. That first quarter was a 7-point game at the end of the quarter. But you felt the momentum, and man, did East St. Louis just keep pouring it on. 55-33, 6:43 to go. Jamison White, let's see, 11 points, 4 boards. White inbounds. There's a 3 out of the corner again. It's no good. Rebound high, fought for. White couldn't get it out of bounds. I can't see the old man ref underneath. He said it's going to stay with East St. Louis. The Flyers. Right now, they're not flying. They're soaring. 55-33. Coach Mark Chambers gives his instructions to Tyreek Barnes. Inside layup, look at it. Out of the baseline, out of bounds to Alex Johnson. They just made it look like taking candy from a baby. They average 63 points a game. They've got 57, and we still got a little ways to go. Keith runs it. Now Forts gets up, the head coach, and calls a different play. Here is Keith. Keith gives it over to Wingfield. Wingfield down, gives it in now to Woolridge. Woolridge back out. Gonna try to find some size and find something to go to work. 3 ball, Keith. Back iron, no, rebound, they fight for it, and White comes away with it. That's his 5th board, and he puts it on the floor. He goes behind the back. He shows all kind of versatility. He keeps it away from a turnover. 3, open, Webster, no, Barnes underneath, blocked from behind by Wingfield. Wingfield outlet pass to Saunders. Saunders got Woolridge with him, fake the pass, the left, sent away, a block by White. They're gonna come back this way and take it. Oh, he gonna walk into a 3. Phillip Jones, bottom of the net. Phillip Jones, a 3. Jones, 1, 2, 3, his 4th triple, the 11th of the ball game. The scoreboard and the clock is about to get busted on Tri-Cities. 60-33, East Side. East St. Louis with the lead. East side, west side, north side. Well, let me be careful when I say that, but they're shooting the basketball from all sides. How about that? Keith, pop to the top. Straight away 3, bottom of the net. 3 for Trey Keith. He's in double figures now with 10. I need a little Tribe Called Quest right now. Well, I don't need it, but Tri-Cities needs a little Tribe Called Quest because they got to find a way. It is out of hand. 60-36. White takes, oh man, skill big man, air ball. Where was the foul there? They didn't call it, tried to save it. Right there in front of CEO Dan Cross. Always showing those good hands from that Florida Gator team, eh? 60-36, 4:50 to go. The first 3 minutes of the second half and third quarter are gone, and it's still in the favor of East St. Louis. They are feeling good. 3, 6, 8, 10, 11. They come out with 11 straight points. Well, 11-5 so far in that 3-minute stretch. Here is Trey Keith angling to the left. Keith pops it out to London. London had a pretty good game going, but now the score so far beyond, you don't know what's happening. They run off that drag screen. 3 ball, Keith, no, rebound, and a foul call, and let's see. Wingfield gonna get hit with the foul. I love it. The Tri-City crowd and the East St. Louis crowd going at it. 4:32 to go, and now let's see. We need a shot clock back to 30. Let's see. Oh, no. Gonna be an official. Yeah, Barnes is all right. It was nothing malicious. The only thing malicious right now is the score, because East St. Louis is cutting up Tri-Cities. Coach Forts walking down to the end of the bench, trying to find something to work. This team was a state championship team a year ago, and they look miles away from it. I know it's still mid-December, but my goodness, 3-5. And they played a tough schedule, but right now, oh, here's White on the catch. White gonna take it, hold it. Jelani gonna show off the handles. The crowd liked it. They want to go back to White now. They do. That little crowd section right there like it. Here comes the screen from Barnes. Shot clock's at 10. White, stop, drive, foul. He'll go to the free throw line. London with the foul. Foul on Jaden London.
His first, team's third.
So let's see. White going to the free throw line. Jamison White for the first time. A 6'8" senior with basketball all in his jeans, and you can tell it. The free throw is good. 61-36. 4:03 to go. The game has the same tenor as last night when Lincoln Park kind of found that way and opened that thing up. White both free throws. He's 2 of 2. He's got 4 points in this third quarter, and now Coach Forts is going to call a timeout, and he wants it to be a full timeout. Let's take a full timeout with them upstairs. This is a Swinford Media Group full timeout. Drew Smith and Aaron Price with the production upstairs.
Leaving home is a big step. At SIU, you'll find a home away from home, where you're encouraged to grow, a place that helps you discover who you are as a person, a student, a leader, and a future professional. Say yes to a community that supports you, to friendships that last a lifetime, to opportunities that prepare you for what's next in the field and in the classroom. The choice is yours. Say yes to SIU and to a future that you make your own.
I'm excited to represent Southern Illinois when playing basketball for SIU, and it's important to me to give back to this region. That's important to Banterra Bank also, and it's one of the reasons that I'm proud to be a customer. They support their communities, and with their mobile app, I can check my accounts, make payments, and more, all on my time. Plus, they offer a Saluki Visa debit card that supports SIU scholarships and athletics.
That was an easy win for me.
Banterra Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics.
Here we are out of the timeout. Trey Keith has it for Tri-Cities. 62-36, Tri-Cities out of East Point, Georgia, the Atlanta area, about to get the clock busted on them. Wingfield a dunk. They're going to have a lot more of that. Defensively, though, has been the issue. 11 three-pointers given up by the Tri-Cities defense. East St. Louis averages 63 points a game. They're sitting at 62. We've got 3:27 to go in the third quarter, and a foul down low. This foul on Trey Keith. That Keith, number 12. Wingfield third. It's a shooting foul regardless, and that means Alex Johnson will be at the free throw line, coming in as the leading scorer through the early portion of the season for East St. Louis. Johnson is 4-4 from the free throw line in the ball game. Free throw is good. 15 points in the ball game right now for Johnson. He continues to be the high man for East St. Louis. He makes that free throw. Well, I think 8, 11, 14, 15, Phillip Jones as well. So Jones, White, and Johnson carrying it. Steele, no. Saunders is going to come away with it. Saunders is going to lift the right wing three. It's off the mark. A tip, and that's going to be a foul on Trey Keith over the back. Even though over the back is not a play, we'll call it a loose ball foul. Into the ball game now, young sophomore, long, wiry, 6'8", Kamari Greer. East St. Louis going to put some people on notice in that Southwestern Conference, huh? O'Fallon and Alton in that conference, they better be paying attention. Edwardsville, we know about them, eh? Collinsville, Bellevue East, Bellevue West. O'Fallon, East St. Louis, and Alton, they may be the crop of it now. Oh, that Southwestern Conference, those 17s in that Southwestern Conference. So now, oh, wow, I just looked at it. It is 5-0. Good night, almighty. Johnson at the line again. Well, I told you they're trying to bust the clock on him. Free throw is good from Johnson.
Trey got shooter.
12th free throw attempt of the game, and it's no good for Alex Johnson as a team for East St. Louis. But guess who got the board? White drives, and he's going to go back to the free throw line. It almost don't matter who Coach Forrest looks down on the bench to go get. Did he call it on 12 or 21? How is, oh wow. So that'll be Jalen Wingfield's fourth. No, they don't let him do that. All of the refs here don't understand who the people come to see, but okay. Free throw, White off the market, no good. So Wingfield goes out and Jaden Brown comes in. It's been very interesting. I have been not as vocal as I have in the past about the officiating in this part of the state. The ball sometimes outweighs the officials. Rebound is by floater. Oh, Jamison White, put back jam. God almighty. That's an offensive rebound and a putback jam by Jamison White. He got basketball all in him, but that one-hand hammer, he just brought it down the house. 67-38, the clock almost might get busted now. 67-38. How did it get this far? It was a 7-point ball game at the end of the first quarter. Oh, the second quarter, there it is. Inside, couldn't catch it. Brown had it. Gives it over to Keith. Keith, a three. No. Rebound. Back up. Sophomore got the board again. No. There's Cottle, a jumper. No. Rebound. Fought for, out of bounds, and will go to East St. Louis. Coach Forts walking down. You can't help nothing. He just looked at me and sat down and just sat down. And now he just crossed his leg. I'm not dealing with you, Amari Forts. 67-38. Coach Chambers is standing down there. He's still nervous as I don't know what. Here's White. White gonna do something special, showing off the handles. He's got Brown on him. He's gonna show the range. Bang, bang, bang. Jamison White having a day. Man, he's a pleasure to watch play basketball. They got the clock busted on them. They're up 32. Keith drives, layup, no. Rebound, White. White now putting it on the floor. White coming up. Alley, no. Oop. Foul call. Jamison White called for the alley-oop, and they got to throw it up there to him. He's showing out. Foul call on Cottle. Jamison White going to the free throw line. He's 2 of 4 from the line today, but he's having a big third quarter. 9 points in the quarter, 18 in the game. So he's shooting for 19 and 20, and he's already stacked 8 boards in there. Free throw is good. 71-38. Sheesh, almighty. East St. Louis. What's the highest you can fly? 5,000 feet if you got a private jet. That's how high they're flying. 19 points, 8 rebounds. Here's Wilberg. Wilberg angles across to the left, picked up defensively now by Webster. Gets it in. White with a steal. White showing off. 3-on-1. White to the hoop. And we'll go to the free throw line. Jamison White giving everybody what they paid to see. He's going back to the line. White going back to the line. Jamison White having himself a third quarter. Free throw is good. Here comes Jameer Allen into the ball game along with DeServius Johnson, replacing Tyrick Barnes and Alex Johnson. But Jamison White, I almost called him his daddy name. I hadn't called him his daddy name yet. He's showing me something his daddy never showed me. Between the legs, step back, fades. Well, brick free throws maybe. I'm just playing, Jelani, my bad. Back out now on the logo. 72-38. The clock will be busted in the fourth quarter. 152, White. Now White gonna come out. The crowd wanna see him do something special. Step back, 3, no. Rebound, out of bounds.
Hey, 3.
Drive, Keith, 3, Cottle, no. Rebound ripped out of the air by Webster. Webster gives it over to Phillip Jones. Jones now has it. 3 ball, lifted. That's what they do. Webster dropped in that 3. That's his second one. Trey Keith with the drive and score. 75-40, a 35-point lead. White, they're trying to put the dagger in him if they haven't already. Johnson, another three. Back iron, no rebound. And that'll be a foul on Jameer Allen. So getting ready for Mickey Wooldridge to check back into the ball game. I don't think nothing malicious about it. I told you the only thing malicious right now is the score. 51 and 9, 10 seconds. Because Jelani White, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. He got a, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9 in the quarter. He's been to the free throw line a lot, though. That's what it is. He's left a lot of points at the free throw line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's 5 or 8 from the free throw line in the quarter. Shot is no good. Rebound, Brown, back up, left hand, no. Rebound out to Webster. Webster picks it up for the Flyers, and he gives it over now to Phillip Jones. Final half minute. The clock will be busted in that fourth quarter. How the mighty know. Jones worked on defensively by Wilberg. Jones, White, good night. No, three, tip by Phillip Jones into White with a nice pass. He goes up, gives it off now. Inside, Allen, no. White, no. That's a rebound, no. And he did not get it to go. Well, a third quarter that is just did something dominant. They busted the clock. It's a 75-40 ball game. They held Tri-Cities to 9 points in the third quarter. Fourth and final frame coming up in just a moment.
Thank you for watching the 2025 Illinois Get Down Carbondale Holiday Showcase on the Swinford Media Group YouTube channel. This live stream is brought to you by Banterra Bank, Waltonville Schools, John A. Logan College, SIU Credit Union, Southern Illinois University Carbondale, Watermark Auto Group, Black Diamond Family of Businesses. Here are the teams of the 2025 Illinois Get Down Carbondale Holiday Showcase. Magnolia, Boyd Anderson, Coral Glades, Douglas, Tri-Cities, Lincoln Park, Carbondale, Paducah Tillman, Carterville, Waltonville, Urbana, Murfreesboro, Craigma, Mount Vernon, Homewood Flossmoor, East St. Louis, Chicago King Prep.
Quarter, 8 minutes are on the clock. I don't know why they saved them, but they did. 75-40. Joel Hilsman, glad that you're with us. Athlete Connections Foundation courtside seats. Tri-Cities down 35 in the ball game because East St. Louis can't miss. Shot is up. Rebound. I love this East St. Louis team, though. I really like them out of bounds. He threw it off of East St. Louis, but they're going to say London was out. 75-40.
No, sir. He got the ball.
Jelani White, 9 points in that third quarter. Dry. Jelani's got 18 in the ball game. Missed a couple free throws where he could have did some work. Here's Alex Johnson. Johnson drives, foul. The Fox 40's working.
There's 5 seconds left in the shot clock.
Coach Forts yelling out the instructions. Another late foul in the shot clock. It'll be reset to 20, baseline out of bounds to trigger to Jones and to Johnson. He caught it up, no rebound. Underneath, Johnson back up amongst the trees and scores. Alex Johnson, 7 points in this second half, and he's got 20. Oh, wait a second. He up there. 19 points in the ball game. 77-40. Now, defensively, East St. Louis only allows 58 points. They might have that. Oh, he flew in. Jamison White and the foul. If you don't know who Jamison White is, you do know now tonight. Count it and the foul, the hoop and the horn. He'll go to the free throw line. There's his 20th point of the game. Free throw is good. He was 4 of 8 before that, so he's 5 of 9. And now they're gonna take him out. I think his work is done. He was 1 rebound shy of a double-double. I got him for 9 rebounds. Might have had 10, but that's what you say when you think somebody's done for the night. Keith counted and the foul, reverse for Trey Keith. The talent that Tri-Cities possess is just not meshing right now during the early portion of the season. They had some hiccups last year in the early portion of the season and recovered and went on a run and went and won a state championship, their 3rd in school history. This is a far cry from what it looks like right now, and East St. Louis is just laying the timber to them just like Lincoln Park did, and just like Wheeler did, and just like McEachern did. Very good teams now across the country. Not going to say Wheeler laid the wood to him, though. Wheeler pulled away in the 4th quarter. McEachern pulled away in the 4th quarter. Lincoln Park and East St. Louis pulled away in the 2nd quarter. Foul. I like this East St. Louis team. They've won 4 in a row now. Ever since that opening season loss, they lost to North Crowley. Going to be interesting to see and follow them and Coach Chambers' squad throughout the rest of the season. It's East St. Louis now. It ain't Chicago. Lincoln Park going to be fun to follow throughout the year as well now. Home with Flossmoor Lord. We didn't get to see them play. And I was so looking forward to seeing Brother Hawkins. Free throw is no good. Wingfield comes out. Alex Johnson checks out of the ball game as well. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 3-pointers from East St. Louis. You talk about shooting a cover off of a basketball. They've made 13. I promise you, off the top of my head, they're probably 13 or 20. That's an air ball right there. Rebound by Woolridge. In other words, they shot a very, very good percentage from beyond the 3-point line in this ball game, East St. Louis. Here's Keith. Keith on the right side. They come to give him a screen. Woolridge will give it. Keith in and out dribble, got to the foul line. They knocked it away and stole it. Great job defensively by this young man. That's Jackson. Jackson, no. And a put up and a foul. And then we got folk crashing over the Illinois get down signs and the cameramen down on the baseline. So Imarion Jackson is checked into the ball game, the 6'4" freshman. And now let's see, we're going to get together. What's the call? And now technical foul has been called. So Coach Forts wants to know what the technical foul. Technical foul call now on Jaden London. So now we're going to have 2 free throws and we're going to have 2 technicals. And the clock is already should be busted. It's at 37 points. So at the free throw, is that 11 at the free throw line? Palmer? Free throw, no good. I thought that was number 10. Is that 11? Yeah, that's number 11 at the free throw line. Palmer. Palmer's free throw missed them both. So now who will shoot the technicals? And that was the technicals, excuse me. So now here comes Imarion Jackson to shoot the personal fouls. And then the Flyers will get the ball back. In and out, no good. So East St. Louis, with some of the depth in the ball game now, missing free throws. Coach Forts just called Kamari Greer over, a 6'8" sophomore, and said, use these next 5 minutes to earn you some more opportunities. They just missed all 4 free throws. It'll be side out of bounds. So they're going to give it over and hold it right there. Gives it on the right side. Back, drive, stop, Shumpert, no good by Barnes. And a foul now will come down. And this is going to be on Jackson. 80-43. Spins it to the left side now with Thurman. Well, Coach Fort's now going to go with the deep bench. That's all of these guys are coming back. Morris is a junior. Greer is a sophomore. Well, Thurman's a senior. There's a steal on the break. Layup is good. Jackson with his first field goal with the easy layup. 82-43. Holy smokes. Drive, stop, whip to the corner, and out of bounds, a turnover. So now here comes Cottle to the scorer's table. Chris Cottle checking into the ball game to replace Corbin Wilbert. Wilbert, young sophomore. Well, I guess I can start talking about our final game. Nothing else to talk about in this one. It has been an East St. Louis show. Jumper, no good. And I mean a show. You hear me? Let's see. All the main guys are out. I can tally up their numbers. They're not coming back. 21 points, 9 boards for Jamison White. Alex Johnson, 19 points. Here's a catch inside. Greer, no. Greer, good board. Put it back up, no. Tip, fight for it, and the Flyers are going to come away with it. And there's going to be a steal from behind. Phillip Jones, let's see. 15 points. Terrion Webster, 8 points. DeMaurice Johnson might not come back in the game. He finished with 11. 2, 4, 6, 10, 13 three-pointers made in the ball game for East St. Louis in a 39-point BTA. 3-ball, no. Palmer shot that 3. Dietrich Palmer, 6'3" senior. So here's Thurman across the timeline. Banking, that was a 3, good. Well, Quintavian Thurman with the 3. 3.5 to go. It was 25-18 at the end of the first quarter. It is 82-46. 3 off the mark, rebound, big board by John Morris. Thurman into the forecourt, works off the left side and gets below the foul line, pulls the jumper good. Back-to-back field goals for Quintavian Thurman. Jumper. Good. Emmanuel Jackson with the basket.
Hey, basic, go, hey, look at this side, basic. Put him down. 5.
Three is good again from Thurman. Coming up on 2 minutes to go. And we will have Chicago King Prep and Carbondale. Tri-Cities will leave Illinois Get Down at 0-2. East St. Louis played their game last night and then came over and won today. Their first appearance in the Illinois Get Down. Let's see who's at the free throw line. It's going to be Tyreek Barnes at the free throw line. He's got 4 points in the game. That's his first free throw, and it's good. 85-51. East St. Louis now will turn their attention toward Bellevue East. They'll have the week off. They'll play them next week. That's a conference game. Free throw is no good. He missed it. They've got a back-to-back next Saturday and Sunday. They've got Bellevue East. And then they will play 21st Century Charter. So that's what they'll take a look forward to on their schedule next.
No, basic.
Coach Forts is saying nope. He wants the basic offense ran. Here's Morris. Morris inside. Jump hook, no. Tip, no. Ball just won't go in for Tri-Cities and a foul by Morris. Tri-Cities going to fall to 3-6 on the year. They lost 6 games all of last year, went 26-6 and won a state title. They're going to enter their region play, on Tuesday, taking on Woodward Academy, who they've had a tough struggle at the beginning of the season too. Now, they were region opponents, just to give you a little backdrop. And they played 4 times last year, twice during the regular season, once in the region tournament, and then once in the state tournament. And Tri-Cities 1-1 in the state tournament. They split. They went 2-2, but Tri-Cities 1-1 in the state championship game. So they will play, and both of them are off to difficult starts, to say the least. And I'm kind of at a loss for what I'm watching right now with Tri-Cities. I know what I like in East St. Louis, though, I tell you that much. And then they'll have a long break, and then they'll play North Oconee. So that's what's coming up next for Tri-Cities, Woodward Academy and North Oconee. And, of course, coming up for East St. Louis is Bellevue East and 21st Century. Coming up next for us is going to be the host Carbondale Terriers taking on King College Prep out of Chicago. I want to thank our proud sponsors, the City of Carbondale and Mayor Carolyn Harvey, along with First Southern Bank, Southern Illinois Healthcare, and Comfort Inn Banterra Bank. Also, this broadcast is brought to you by the proud sponsors of Swinford Media Group, who make it possible. They include Banterra Bank, Waltonville Schools, SIU Carbondale, SIU Credit Union, Watermark Auto Group, Black Diamond Family of Businesses, and John A. Logan College. And another shout out to my production crew that has it going upstairs, Drew Smith and Aaron Price. I'm holding you down in the Athletes Connection courtside seats. Let's see. Douglas left with a 2-0 mark. Lincoln Park left with a 2-0 mark. Shot is no good. Rebound back up. Can't get it to go. Volleyball action up. Counted and a foul. Kamari Greer. The hoop and the horn. 1:20 to go. So Kamari Greer is at the the official just informed Amari Forts that he's got 2 timeouts. He's like, we're not going nowhere yet. 3-point play is good. Live reps is what it looks like. East St. Louis, though, will win their 5th in a row. Barnes a 3, air ball, tipped and out of bounds. Jamison White, 21 points and 9 boards. Alex Johnson, 19 points. He hit 2 threes. Phillip Jones, 15 points. He hit 4 threes. Terrion Webster, 8 points. He hit 2 threes. Dervis Johnson, 11 points. He hit 3 threes. It's just raining threes. Well, the refrigerator door is closed. The eggs are cooling, the butter's getting hard, and the jello is jiggling, and this game is over. And it's probably been over for a while, but we're under a minute. Inbound. Thurman will come back out. A thorough beatdown. Thurman scored. He's putting together a solid fourth quarter. 10 points for Quintavious Thurman, all of them coming here in this fourth quarter. Well, it was looking like a 40 ball, but it's still going to be an ugly 30 ball, and it really would have been a busted clock. Take it. Barnes, shot is blocked, and they still called a foul. Boy, I tell you, is their evaluator here? We could have let that go. 86-56. It's 26 degrees outside and getting colder, man. He don't want to get out there in it yet, I guess. 86-56, an absolute rout. That did not start this way. Started very competitive. Good first quarter. 25-18. Maybe the last 90 seconds of the first quarter was a foreshadowing of what would come. But, man, the third quarter, let's see, what was it? 9-point game at the half. There's a block on a 3 ball. Lead pass going to come up ahead. Coach Forts is saying no fouls. Barnes down the middle, and a foul was called. He didn't want it. So, yeah, it was 49-40 at the – no, it was 49-31 at the end of the second quarter. That's right, second quarter, 24-13, yeah. (11 and 7/10 seconds), 88-56. Barnes' free throw is no good. Barnes getting good reps here. 6'7" junior. He played when the game was in the balance. So Coach Chambers giving him a chance to lead some of the younger players on the floor right now, including Amarion Jackson, a 6'4" freshman. Free throw good from Barnes. Three ball. Who hit that? Chris Cottle, a 3. The horn will sound to put them out of their misery, and it's an 89-59 East St. Louis Flyers over the Tri-City Bulldogs. They soared over them with 13 three-pointers in the ball game. Final score, East St. Louis 89, Tri-Cities 59. Coming up next, it's the nightcap and the final game in the Illinois Get Down. It'll be Chicago King College Prep and Carbondale next.
Thank you for watching the 2025 Illinois Get Down Carbondale Holiday Showcase on the Swinford Media Group YouTube channel. This live stream is brought to you by Banterra Bank, Waltonville Schools, John A. Logan College, SIU Credit Union, Southern Illinois University Carbondale, Watermark Auto Group, Black Diamond Family of Businesses,